Guys always ask me, why do I look so stiff and tensed up when I'm trying to dance? Well, in this video, I'm going to answer that question. Specifically, I'm going to show you 3 things you can do to stop looking stiff and tensed up. Let's go. The first thing we want to get used to is the head wop. It looks like this. Okay, so one thing before we get into it is you don't want to stress it, or else you might get a neck ache. Okay, so let me break down the neck wop for you. So what's gonna happen is you want to swing your head down and up to one side, and then down to the front, and then up the other side. So it goes 1 and 2, 1 and 2. From the front, it goes 1 and 2, 1 and 2. So you don't have to dip your neck all the way down to your chin. That might be a little bit awkward. You just want to bring it down a little, and then up to the other side. So every time we go to one side, we go 1 and 2, 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 1 and 2. Alright, so that is the head wop. The second thing we want to get used to is the chest opening type of motion. So the chest opening motion looks like this. 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2. From the side, what's going on here is we are bringing our shoulders back as we bring our chest forward. So like so, boom and boom, boom and boom. Okay, so again, you don't want to stress the movement. If you're stressing it, then you're probably not doing it right. It's supposed to look natural, right? So we want to bring it out, bring it back in, out, bring it back in. So the counts go like this: 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, and 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, and 1 and 2. From the front, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, and 1 and 2. Now putting the first 2 things together, you're gonna actually get something like this: 1 and 2, 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 and 1 and 2. Okay, moving on to the third thing. This is the shoulder motion. So it looks like this: 1 and 2, 1 and 2. Okay, so let me break it down. First thing you want to do is you want to raise one shoulder up as you lean over to one side. So we go like so. And then you want to correct yourself like so, and then do it one more time, but lean a little bit more. So we go 1 and 2. From here, we're going to go to the other side. We're going to go up and boom to the other side. Okay, so let's try it from the beginning. 1 and 2, 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 1 and 2. Okay, so once you put everything together, you will be able to loosen your body up. Alright, I hope you enjoyed that. If you want to learn some basic dance moves that you can do, then check out my step-by-step follow-along program. Otherwise, this is Brian B, your living room dance teacher. Let's talk soon.